out of nowhere, man, flew in like a tiger on a gazelle. Draymond just comes and grabs Rudy by the neck. I don't even know how he did that because Draymond ain't about 6'6".
Not my teammate. That's what he said.
Oh my, I've been so ready.
All right.
I don't know if y'all caught them names. Draymond, Stephen, Rudy.
That's somebody who lives for a plot. I loved it.
That was just the most epic. That was almost Malice in the Palace like.
Bro.
Very close.
If Rudy would have won this. Damn. Oh.
Dog. But I'm going to start backwards. So did you hear Rudy's response to it?
Yep.
He said.
I'm sorry, I ran into Draymond too, man. My bad.
He said, I mean, I could tell he had me in a headlock, but I didn't feel like I was in danger enough, I guess, to get out. I don't know. I couldn't.
Hey, we gotta have a real conversation about Rudy one day, man. Rudy is like the most trolled NBA player at this point. Like right now. Like ever since since he
started COVID.
What's my dude name? Brandon Knight. Ever since Brandon Knight retired, Rudy has taken the title of most trolled NBA player.
Part of that was on himself.
Oh yeah, the COVID thing, that was terrible.
That was 100% his fault.
He was an idiot.
100%.
He's out there mic rubbing, talking about, oh yeah, don't worry about it. COVID.
Coughing on people, mics.
It's not real. Yeah.
And it's just like, ever since that, he is a target. It's like he had a target on his back in the league to get trolled and picked on.
We've been bombing on France ever since, man.
But boy. So what happened was it Clay and Ant-Man?
Jaden McDaniels.
Clay and Jaden McDaniels, they running back up the court. They had kind of been jawing at each other and they kind of got tangled up and next thing you know, they pushing each other and out of nowhere, man, flew in like a tiger on a gazelle. Draymond just comes and grabs Rudy by the neck. I don't even know how he did that because Draymond ain't about 6'6".
Not my teammate. That's what he said.
Rudy 7'2". I don't even think he cared about the teammate stuff.
Yeah, he had been waiting to get Rudy for a
while. Draymond Rub off to me is that dude that just, he petty.
Sometimes you got to live in that moment. You got to take the opportunity when the opportunity presents itself.
Exactly. Draymond is petty.
Rudy
fouled him earlier that game or hell 3 years ago. And Draymond said, boy, the moment that I see opportunity.
On site. That's the definition.
Hey, you remember that scene from National Security with Martin? He was like, what you say about my mama? That's all I could think about. And he just... See, that couldn't have been no nigga from High Point because he would have went to sleep. High Point. I don't know if y'all know this, but High Point, North Carolina, we invented the yoke. Look it up. The first yoke out happened in 1817 by a dude named Samson Smith. He was from High Point, the first man to ever do a yoke out.
I'm certain it happened on Leonard.
I seen it.
Happened on Leonard Street.
I seen it.
Yep.
Tell me. So yeah, man, Draymond. At some point, boy, the league need more Draymond. With this narrative that how soft the league is these days.
I feel like Draymond would have got his shit smashed back in the day, dog. That's one thing I will say about the old NBA. I don't think they was like all that nice, but like I at least think Charles Oakley or somebody would have just like Draymond wouldn't even be a tough guy if he played back then. He'd just be like a regular dude.
Even the nice dudes was like they had like Kareem was a nice dude.
Like Steve Kerr might have punched you.
Kareem stole off on somebody middle of the game, bro.
Damn. I wouldn't even try Larry Bird.
You wouldn't have?
No.
Nah, I feel like Larry had that country strength. That's how he was giving niggas 27 a game.
He did, but he also had Bill Russell beside him. Like, he had his Draymond. So if you touch Larry...
See, that's what I be talking about with young dudes talking about history. Larry Bird did not play in the same era as Bill Russell. Bill Russell played in the 60s. Larry Bird played in the 80s.
Yeah, I shouldn't even jump.
Who Larry Bird had was equally deadly. He had Robert Parrish. Robert Parrish was bigger than Bill Russell. Probably stronger than Bill Russell.
And then with dudes like Rodman, nah.
Oh, yeah.
Some people, I'm sure, were scared to get on the same court with him.
Man.
So that's not,
I wouldn't dealt with Rodman. And they just had a dress on pregame, too?
Nah. Oh, yeah. I ain't fighting nobody that wear... No man that wear a dress, I'm not fighting.
Cheetah print hair?
Nah. Red hair? Yeah, I'm good on that. But Rudy, you got to get some get back, man. You've been taken for a joke for too long, man. But are they playing good enough? I think the frustration is, I think Minnesota is a game that people used to mark on their calendar. Like, this is about to be an easy win. And now Minnesota is like serious.
Not when they trying to square up mid-court.
The funny part, Rudy actually playing great.
He is. They playing great.
Like, he is playing, I would argue, the best basketball of his career. Especially offensively.
But still can't get out of the headlock.
Can't get out the headlock, dog. Had him in a tight yoke. Like, how much longer before he went to sleep?
He said he didn't feel like he was threatened.
I feel like that's things that people say when they actually do feel threatened, just to save face.
No, I ain't gonna lie. He did kind of like mid-yoke. He was like leaned back like this. And he was like... So, I don't know. He might not have felt threatened.
Like, he was just sitting like, bro, can y'all get this nigga off me, please?
Yeah.
Please.
Like your little brother that just like won't get off your leg. You're like, come on, man.
Cat.
Come on.
Cat, what you doing, dog?
Now, Cat, that was super soft. Cat was definitely supposed to do the extra yoke on Draymond.
Like, it just should have been like I don't want to use that term. It should have been a train of just head locking. Like, Cat should have got him, and then Steph should have jumped on Cat back. And then Kuminga should have came running over, and then Jaden McDaniels finally should have did something.
So just a whole like 10 yokes back to back.
Yeah, all the way to the basket.
I don't know if y'all know this, but the first yoke happened at 1817 in High Point, North Carolina.
That was a good time. Good times. What we got next?
All right.
More tomfoolery. Good God.
How long do it take for you to erase your wrongdoings? Have T.I. and Tiny, them doing this affordable housing project, does that undo the speculation?
Nothing can undo that type of speculation.
No.
Let me take off my neck brace.
We thankful for what they doing within the Atlanta community.
Yeah, for sure.
But what was they undoing?
Has it been confirmed? I know a lot of times we like to say the facts are more fun. I mean, the rumors or the allegation is more fun than the truth. But like, has it really been confirmed that they did that?
I feel like the silence confirmed it, because when people are talking bad on your name and you got money, a lot of times money makes the things get quiet.
Well, they are under investigation.
Okay.
So this is an ongoing like thing, and people are still coming out to say.
Can you mention the alleged crime? Like tell the viewers what's going on.
2 victims. This happened in May of 2021. 2 more victims accused Tiny and T.I. Says they were drugged and trafficked.
Damn. And Kai, you believe this to be true?
I believe it to be true because before these things started coming to the forefront, a lot of people in Atlanta were talking and there were no lies detected.
And in addition to that, that's a hell of an accusation.
That's what I'm saying.
To make up. Like, people make up stuff all the time. I've worked in a lot of law firms, and I heard a lot of stuff. You can always tell when somebody calling, I done fell in this food line, such and such done did this. And you just like, okay, I can obviously tell bullshit. It is hard to say somebody drugged me and sex trafficked me.
Why is that hard to say? I don't think that's
You don't think so?
like I think with TV, the internet, and all the things we got, I don't think it's not. You don't even have to have a creative imagination no more. Like if you just heard, oh, T.I. and Tiny been throwing these big ass parties, and there's been hella sex going on at these parties, and you need some money. You just like, oh man, well, I went to one of those parties, I got drugged and they trafficked me, whatever.
And see, the thing that I have to say against that is that when these allegations came to light, they weren't even popping like T.I. was in 2006, 2008. So it's like we don't know what their pockets look like because they were basically carrying the family off the TV show.
An 11 victim, an accused 11 victims.
And it wasn't just
All
one or the
made up
other.
the
It was
same?
them together.
Bill Cosby had how many?
87.
And where Bill Cosby at right now?
Mm.
Free. So how you got 87 accusers and you don't get convicted and go to prison for all that time?
I was exaggerating. It wasn't really 87.
A nice amount. A nice amount.
It
of
was
people.
a lot though, yeah.
It was more than 11. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Like all I'm saying is, there is a such thing as corporate agendas. There is a such thing as a lot of rich people don't want you to make certain moves. So all right, how can we hold them up? We'll hold him up in legal fees. We'll take his time. We'll take his money. You got to hire lawyers to defend himself. Hey, that's how the rich people flex. That's how they fight. They don't run up on you and do a drive-by. They come by and take your money. So all I'm saying is, until it's confirmed, I ain't rolling with it. So shout out to T.I. and Tiny for creating that affordable housing community in Atlanta.
I look at them separate though. I can separate those two.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can do all that bad and still do that good, and I can kind of keep them. Like if they did that stuff, it don't take away from that good. That's definitely.
Yeah, that's how we look at our parents. Like, yo, you didn't know what you was doing, did you? But I appreciate what you did.
Oh no, my mama can't do no wrong.
Yeah, see?
I don't know how I got here. I just know it wasn't that. My mama can't do no wrong. Your mama can't do wrong. That's your mama. That's your best friend right there. Mm-hmm. That's all I know.
Moving right along. The mama's boy.
I ain't a mama's boy. That's different.
You got to be a mama's boy if you can't do nothing wrong.
That's just your mama. I feel like I just personally believe your mama is the one person.
And wasn't you raised by your mom solely?
Yeah.
Your mama's boy.
Mama boy is strong word. Like mama's boys, they ask their mama for everything.
Oh, now you're talking about a sucker.
No, I'm saying like they literally don't make a lot of decisions without their mamas.
There's levels to this.
Yeah, when I look at somebody that's a mama's boy, I just look at somebody who favors their mom over their dad. Like simply that. Like we don't need to elaborate no more.
Okay, yeah. My daddy a fuck nigga. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, fuck.
There's nothing wrong being a mama's boy. We're not calling you sensitive or nothing like that.
No, it's levels to it.
You prefer your mom, yeah.